Bitcoin price prediction, BTC near $68,000 as Fed policy, FOMC, and inflation loom. Arslan Butt last updated, June 12, 2024 7:22 EDT 4-minute read. Bitcoin BTC is currently trading around $67,850 and hitting an intraday low of $66,123. The strength of the US dollar, which has increased due to strong economic data, is a major factor in this bearish trend. Investors are reducing their expectations for an imminent Federal Reserve interest rate cut in September, bolstered by a strong U.S. labor market and persistent inflation. This has pushed the US dollar to near a one-month high, putting significant downward pressure on BTC prices. Looking ahead, traders are cautious about placing strong bids as they await the latest US consumer inflation figures and the highly anticipated outcomes of the Federal Open Market Committee FOMC meeting scheduled for later this Wednesday. Impact of US Federal Reserve policy on Bitcoin price. Investors are scaling back expectations for a Federal Reserve interest rate cut in September, driven by a robust labor market and ongoing inflation. This has propelled the US dollar to nearly a one-month high. Market indicators suggest that the Fed might consider a modest 25 basis points rate cut later this year, possibly in November or December. Traders will be closely monitoring the release of the latest US consumer inflation figures and the critical FOMC monetary policy decision. The headline US Consumer Price Index is expected to ease slightly to 0.1% in May from the previous 0.3%, while the annual rate is predicted to remain at 3.4%, exceeding the Fed's 2% target. Meanwhile, core CPI is forecast to stay at 0.3% for the month and decrease slightly to a 3.5% annual rate from April's 3.6%, indicating persistent inflationary pressure. The U.S. Central Bank is likely to maintain interest rates and unveil updated economic projections, including the influential dot plot, which could impact Bitcoin's price. Investors reduce Fed rate cut expectations amid strong labor market and inflation. US dollar nears one-month high, impacting Bitcoin's value. Upcoming inflation data and FOMC decisions critical for Bitcoin's price. Therefore, the reduced likelihood of a Federal Reserve interest rate cut and anticipation of persistent inflation could strengthen the US dollar, affecting Bitcoin's price as investors look for signals from the FOMC meeting. Bitcoin stability concerns raised by Peter Schiff amid ETF debate. Economist Peter Schiff has voiced concerns about Bitcoin stability, particularly with the influx of potential institutional ETF buyers. Schiff argued that relying on ETF purchases to drive Bitcoin prices could increase market volatility, as ETF buyers may eventually sell off their holdings. He contrasted this with spot buyers who typically hold Bitcoin for the long term. However, Schiff's views faced opposition from those who believe ETF buyers are usually long-term investors, differing from spot traders. Schiff's skepticism about Bitcoin isn't new. He previously questioned its future amid excitement over Ethereum spot ETF approvals and declared Bitcoin in a bear market despite the hype surrounding Bitcoin ETFs. Schiff's concerns about Bitcoin's stability due to potential institutional ETF buyers may contribute to market uncertainty. The debate between Schiff and others highlights differing perspectives, which could influence investor sentiment and impact Bitcoin's price. Peter Schiff warns ETF-driven volatility could destabilize Bitcoin. Skepticism about Bitcoin's future persists despite ETF hype. Investor sentiment split on Bitcoin stability amid ETF debates. Bitcoin price prediction. Bitcoin is currently trading around $66,850, facing challenges in maintaining its position above the pivot point at $65,985, signaling a bullish Bitcoin price prediction. Immediate resistance is observed at $67,600, followed by further resistance levels at $69,200 and $71,000. These levels indicate potential barriers for upward movement in the near term. On the downside, Bitcoin has immediate support at $64,600 with additional support levels at $63,450 and $62,200. These levels are crucial for preventing further declines and maintaining the current price structure. The relative strength index RSI is at 37, suggesting bearish momentum. Additionally, Bitcoin's price is below the 50-day exponential moving average EMA of $69,000, which further supports the bearish outlook. Bitcoin price prediction. In conclusion, Bitcoin remains bullish above $65,985, the pivot point. However, if the price breaks below this level, it could trigger a sharp selling trend. Investors should closely monitor these key levels to gauge the market's direction. You might also like Bitcoin price prediction 2024 early bird opportunity with 99 Bitcoins per sale. 99 Bitcoins is revolutionizing crypto education with its Learn to Earn platform, enabling users to grow their knowledge and earn $99 BTC tokens. These tokens grant access to premium content and perks within the community. Exclusive early access to 99 Bitcoins. The current presale offers 99 Bitcoin tokens at 107 cents each. So far, $1.9 million has been raised toward the $2.48 million goal, with just over a day left until the next pricing stage. Early investors can benefit from immediate staking opportunities. Limited time offer. Don't miss this chance to invest in 99 Bitcoin at the current price and start enjoying the platform's benefits. Secure your 99 Bitcoins today before the price increases in the next stage. Get to know more about this and engage in the community on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Secure your 99 Bitcoins today. Follow us on Google News. Disclaimer: crypto is a high-risk asset class. This article is provided for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. You could lose all of your capital.